Navigating import, gardening supplies. Welcome to our video on importing gardening supplies into the USA. Whether you are a gardening enthusiast or a business owner looking to import these products, understanding the customs brokerage process, customs bond requirements, and international trade regulations is crucial for a smooth and hassle-free importation. In this video, we will guide you step by step on how to navigate through this process effectively. Customs brokerage for gardening supplies. When it comes to importing gardening supplies, customs brokerage plays a crucial role. A customs broker acts as a liaison between the importer and the customs authorities, ensuring that all necessary documentation and regulations are met. They assist in preparing the required paperwork, calculating duties and taxes, and ensuring compliance with customs laws. Customs bond requirements. Customs bonds are an essential aspect of importing goods into the USA. A customs bond is a financial guarantee between the importer and the customs authorities that ensures compliance with customs regulations and payment of duties and taxes. It acts as an insurance policy in case of any violations or unpaid obligations. Classification of gardening supplies. Gardening supplies encompass a wide range of products, including tools, seeds, fertilizers, and more. These products need to be properly classified to determine the specific regulations, duties, and taxes associated with them. The Harmonized System (HS) codes play a crucial role in classifying these goods accurately. International trade compliance. Compliance with international trade regulations is crucial when importing gardening supplies into the USA. It involves adhering to various trade agreements, restrictions, embargoes, and taking measures to protect intellectual property rights. Duties and taxes. Importing gardening supplies into the USA may incur duties and taxes, which vary depending on the specific products and their country of origin. Understanding the applicable rates and exemptions can help importers accurately estimate the cost of their goods. Importer Security Filing, ISF. The Importer Security Filing, ISF, also known as 10+2, is a mandatory requirement for all shipments entering the USA. Importers or their agents must submit specific information about the cargo to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, before it is loaded onto the vessel at the port of origin. Compliance with ISF requirements is vital to avoid penalties and delays. Documentation requirements. Importing gardening supplies requires specific documentation to comply with customs regulations. This may include commercial invoices, bills of lading, packing lists, and certificates of origin. Ensuring the accuracy and completeness of these documents is essential for a smooth customs clearance process. Packaging and labeling. Proper packaging and labeling of gardening supplies is essential for both shipping and customs purposes. Adhering to packaging regulations and providing accurate labeling ensures that the goods arrive safely and meet the necessary requirements. Port of entry and customs clearance. Selecting the correct port of entry for your gardening supplies is a crucial decision. Each port may have specific regulations and procedures that you need to be aware of. Understanding the customs clearance process at your chosen port will help you navigate through it smoothly. Inspections and examinations. Gardening supplies may undergo inspections and examinations by customs authorities to ensure compliance. These inspections may include verifying the accuracy of documentation, checking product quality, or performing security checks. Being prepared for these inspections can help prevent delays. Permits and licenses. Certain gardening supplies may require permits or licenses to be imported into the USA. This includes seeds, plants, and other regulated products. It is essential to research and obtain the necessary permits before importing these items. Restricted and prohibited items. Some gardening supplies may be classified as restricted or prohibited items, such as certain pesticides or invasive plant species. Importing such items requires special permits or may be entirely prohibited. Understanding the regulations regarding these items is crucial to avoid any legal issues. Transportation and delivery. Selecting the appropriate transportation method for your gardening supplies is an important consideration. Whether it is by land, sea, or air, choosing a reliable and experienced logistics provider will ensure that your goods are transported safely and efficiently.
Compliance audits and record keeping. Importers of gardening supplies should maintain thorough records of their import activities. In case of an audit or inquiry from customs authorities, having organized and accurate records will help demonstrate compliance with regulations. Trade agreements and preferences. Certain gardening supplies may benefit from trade agreements or preferential trade programs, which can lead to reduced or eliminated duties. Familiarizing yourself with these programs and understanding the eligibility criteria can significantly impact the cost-effectiveness of your imports. Quantity restrictions and packaging laws. Some gardening supplies may have quantity restrictions or packaging laws that need to be adhered to. This can include limitations on the quantity of certain chemicals or specific packaging requirements for seeds. Ensuring compliance with these restrictions is essential to avoid any penalties. Intellectual property rights protection. When importing gardening supplies, it is crucial to respect and protect intellectual property rights. This includes ensuring that the products you import do not infringe on trademarks or copyrights. Being aware of counterfeit and pirated goods is vital in maintaining ethical business practices. Environmental regulations. Certain gardening supplies, such as fertilizers or pest control products, may be subject to environmental regulations. Understanding and adhering to these regulations is important to ensure that the imported goods are safe for the environment and comply with local laws. Post-importation compliance. Once your gardening supplies have been imported, it is important to remain compliant with regulations. This includes proper storage, disposal of packaging materials, and adhering to any ongoing obligations, such as reporting or documentation requirements. Resources and expert assistance. Importing gardening supplies can be complex, and it is always beneficial to seek expert assistance and use available resources. Customs brokers, trade consultants, and government websites can provide valuable information and guidance to ensure successful importation. Thank you for watching our video on importing gardening supplies into the USA. We hope you found this information helpful. If you have any further questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Until next time, happy importing!